Hello guys, this is Paula here with a box of Christmas stuff or ephemera, but now we're not going to use that. I just wanted to show you before I closed up. From the previous video, you know, we didn't get them all done because I'm a slowpoke and I run my mouth too long. So here is the little string of beads. The tag, you know what it looks like. It's, you know, just a plain tag with this design. Merry Christmas. And this is a very old photo of this horse and this lady pulling a Christmas tree. I just think it's awesome. Just awesome. Okay, that's one of them. Here is another one. I don't remember which ones we did and didn't do together. Here is the mom and dad and little girl. I think we did this one together for sure. Oh yeah, we did those two together because this is one I did without you guys. I did this one with the one I used as an example and just laid to the side. I thought I'm not going to let that waste, and so I went ahead and took the time to finish it. And yeah, and I ran out of red, so I had to use green, which worked fine, right? And we talked about trimming or stitching around here if you didn't have the name tag. So while I was doing some stitching, I thought I'm going to stitch around there like I told them and just see if I like it better. You know, I don't even really notice it that much. So either way is great. Okay, and here's this one. Here's this one. This really old picture. All right, guys, I'm going to slip everything into here to be ready to be used. Okay, and I don't know if you guys remember this last year. This is the Santa that looked like a woman. But this was on I just made this out of a, trying to remember, just a piece of, I think it was file folder, and then just did pockets, and then just loaded it full. But I have a Joann's, yes, you hear me, we're going to do one. I have a Joann's flyer that came in the mail last week, so we might as well do another one, right? Okay, but I'll have to print off some Christmas paper, and I haven't had time to do that. It'll be a little bit. Okay, but it will be in July. So, I know it's crazy to say this, but let me set this aside, and then I'll say it. Whoops, almost dropped it. I have my phone charger hooked up to my phone, so I may get tangled at some point. Look what I've got. It's not even Christmas, and I've made a Christmas book with a little golden book. I love it. And I've got everything in here for us to do together. I used paper from a little Christmas thing. And so as we go through this, we can look at it, but there's still things that need to be decorated. So let's start here at the front. I'm really excited. I haven't done a Christmas book, it feels like, in forever. And I'm thinking now in my brain, I might do them ahead of time. Nah, I'll wait. Because it'll feel more like Christmas if I wait. I'm going to make, I'm going to try to make 2 or 3 Christmas books. Journals, I mean. It won't be all little golden books. Okay, so this was something we made last Christmas in July. And that is basically the library pocket that goes here in the front. But it is sticky, but I am going to add a little bit of glue. Now, let me get rid of that pen. It's driving me crazy. I will put some glue here just to make sure it stays attached. And I don't think we'll have any problem with it, but I like to make sure everything's going to stay together when I sell it. Okay, so here we go. Whoa. What a mess. You know, it's a good time to buy a Christmas book. You don't have to wait till Christmas and, because I thought about this, you know, you don't have to wait till Christmas to get your book done and pay for that in Christmas. So you know what I mean? Give it a thought. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to put this down. I remember doing this little library pocket. I thought it turned out so cute. Yeah, it says, "'Tis the season." Now this little girl here with this cardinal, she is kind of the style of little girls. That's some of the things I'm going to put in this book. And it says, "Have a holly jolly Christmas," up by this cardinal. I love cardinals at Christmas, and you'll find that out this season. I will find myself doing them. I can't help it. I love them. Okay, so as we go through this, I'm going to go one page at a time because there's things I need to erase. Like numbers on the pages here. See? I number these pages to make sure when I take them out of the book, they don't get lost. So some of the things we're going to pass and come back to. There's a few things I want to do first, and then we'll come back and do the other things. This is a fold out, really good coffee dyed paper. Look at this family in a sled. These are old vintage books. There's a fold out. I used vintage Christmas red and green in this book. And these are vintage and feel really nice. So this is the first thing we've come to I for sure want to do. I've already done the cutting out and the making a little oval there and inked everything. I tried to ink everything so I wouldn't hold your time. And so what we're going to do with this little guy here is we're going to put this on this red page. Let me make sure you can see. Yeah, you can. I couldn't remember where my camera was. All right, now the thing is that I want to do is I don't want to just put these pockets on plain. I want to put something on them to decorate them because this is Christmas and we don't want it to be boring. So we're going to use some of this. Now I used some of this a little bit with that other book, with those other things we made, but I did not use it very long because it's real thick and it doesn't tie as easy as some other things do. So I'm going to put Fabri-Tac on the back, and we're going to decorate every pocket, okay? I want it to just be very festive, and then we may come back and add more than whatever we decorated, okay? We're just going to get the ribbon and the pockets down first, and then we'll come back and decorate the pockets if we want to add anything else. So before I put this down, I should have waited till I put it down. I'm going to lay it right across here. We have 2 of each pocket. I think there's 8 of these cut pockets because I wanted to make sure you had plenty of pockets, but you have plenty. When you have a little golden book, you get 6 extra pockets that you have to put in the book. So now we're got that. Cool, right? I'm going to try to find some cool Christmassy like buttons. I don't know if I have any, but if I do, that would be a great place to put. Oh, I do have some, but they're not flat. So I don't know if we should put them in. I'll have to think on it. All right, so I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I have had a crazy day. So what else is new, right? But it's been a good day. I've been able to rest a little bit today, my husband and I. Today's the day after the 4th of July, and we're exhausted from the family. Oh, we had a great time. But, you know, we're not used to being up on our feet constantly and running here and running there and getting so-and-so a drink and getting so-and-so a drink. And, I mean, you know, there's 11 of us. And so, yeah, we had a great time. Glue is seeping right here. That's probably where I put a little bit too much. So I'm going to get that off while it's wet. Now, I made all flat pockets because if you don't, I'm finding that I like the flat pockets better. Now, in this book, we're not going to do collaged pockets, but we're going to do some collage stuff, okay? Now, I went ahead and got this book put together because I wanted it ready for us to decorate. So here we go. Let me see. Now, I marked off that last one, so let's go here. When I do these books, I put numbers on them and these little pockets so that it all goes in order in this book. I can randomly put the pages in there, but keep them in order. And Gail came up with that. And I've been using her technique since she did. Probably last year. She came up with that. Before I was doing YouTube, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Don't ask me. Next pocket. This one is red. And I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to use this. The red snowflakes. It's got little snowflakes on it. But you know, so what? We're going to put snowflakes on it. I don't care, but we're going to actually glue it down first like I suggested last time. Yeah, I don't want every one of them to look just alike, right? I don't especially like this paper here on the back. This was part, you know, I buy those simple story packs. They have such good value on them. So I buy a lot of those at Christmas because you get things, so many things with them. And I like that. So I'm going to put it, nope, I'm going to put it on this side. I like it with the green. I'm sorry. I don't want to put it on the writing space because that just limits. Although this book has a lot of writing space, just so you know. I don't know what we're sticking to. Got a hair floating around. I woke up this morning, you guys, and I cracked up at myself. And I would show you, but I'm recording on my phone. I took a selfie. Never have I taken a selfie. But I woke up, my hair's just below my shoulders, and my hair, you know, it rained a little bit yesterday before fireworks, and I was sweating out in that humid air, although it only got in the high 80s, and the humidity was still there, but not as bad as it has been. Anyway, I woke up this morning and went to wash my hands, and I was like, I scared myself. Seriously, guys. I looked awful. My hair looked like I had seen a ghost, or I was the crazy professor or something. My hair was sticking straight out everywhere and fuzzy. I guess it was from the humidity that it was fuzzy. I was like, oh my word. I haven't seen myself like that since I was younger because I try to keep it in order. Anyway, I'm going tomorrow to have my hair colored and styled and cut and everything. So I'm not even going to worry about it. I'll walk in there and she can see me looking like a crazy lady. Anyway, so I hope you guys are going to enjoy this Christmas in July. I plan on I'm trying to get this trim this a little bit because it's ragged. I'm trying to do things all through the month that are Christmas, unless there's something I just need to get done. I hope that's all right and won't bore you guys. If it's not something you want to watch, You know, there's so many channels that may not do it, although it's being advertised through the channels. So I'm sure everybody will do some at least. That's my knowledge of it normally. This bottle is going to be the death of me. When it gets where it doesn't have as much glue in it, it likes to fall over, but I'm used to that. Fabri-Tac just does that. Okay, there we go. All right, so, and we'll decorate it some more as we go along. Although this is hanging over a little bit, I'm going to see if I can straighten it. That's one of the reasons I don't like to put things on once they're glued, because you can't get into some of these spots. But it's all right. It did fine. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. Okay, now this is where the floating pocket is going to, or is the pocket that's going to be glued on, is going to go right here. And I just think this is a perfect spot for it, because look at this Christmas story, and oh my goodness, and little kids, Merry Christmas. I'm excited to put it down, and on this spot particularly. I'm going to try to get those beads, the string to stay back here. We'll see if I can do that. We'll glue it. I didn't think about those beads. I'm going to have to push them around the front. I just realized that. Now, if you sewed yours closed like I did mine, and you wanted to make this back a pocket, you could. But we're going to have plenty of pockets in this book. And if you get too many pockets, you get too many items, which then... Excuse me, my allergies, guys. I promise I don't have anything crazy. But then you would just have embellishments that go in these pockets, and it just makes the book unbearable from all the, you know, alligator mouth. Okay, come on. I'm trying to get this as close to the edge, because this will hold down better, because it's kind of heavy. When you have heavier projects, it's not heavy like, you know, a set of weights, but it's heavier than that little pocket is I just did. So, and this is where my clips usually come in. I usually have to clip them down. Okay, now, these are on the back here, and I'm going to try my hardest to bring this, oh, great. Now, it's got glue all over it, but it'll be fine. The main thing is that it will stick down, right? Okay, and I'm going to kind of pull it to the outside so it doesn't bulk up the spine of it, the book. So I'm trying to push this down, make sure it's going to glue down okay. I can feel my sticky fingers touching things. That's not good. I was going to tell you, when you guys glue down these little the sack portion of these, you just have to be careful, because you kind of have to pull and tug on them. I did tear one, and I patched it. I was like, I worked too hard on these stupid things. I'm patching it. And so that's what I did. Let's see. Got glue right here. I don't like my pages to stick together, and that's the reason that I put plenty of glue, and I like to clean it up. But it looks like this one is doing great. So there we go. Another page done. Got a little bit sticky beads here, but that's all right. So I don't think we've passed another golden book that I need to erase. Not yet. Okay, good. All right, so now look how cute this looks. I love it. Isn't it adorable? I know you guys are going to have fun making these. And these pictures came from Tailor Made Crafts. So I'll try to remember to link it in the bottom of, at the bottom of the video. But this is her Christmas. She's got several different Christmas things. She's got the embellishments, some of the embellishments that I'm going to be doing. So, yeah, I will link her below. I'm writing it down right now. Okay, now, that looks awesome if I say so myself. Here we have a cute little bag. Now, we're not going to decorate the bag right. Well, what do we want to put across that bag? I think it needs to have some green. How about we do this? Look how good that looks against this. Wow, I didn't think about that looking fabulous. This time I'm cutting it ahead of time. Okay, because it's easier for me. It's harder to put it on there, but it's easier to, you know. There we go. Here we go. Trying to keep this tip cleaned off so it will flow better. Yeah, we're going to do it on this side. Now, I'm not going to squiggle it all over the place, except on the ends. I want it to go hold down really good on the corners, because it just is too much glue. You know, it causes things to take forever. Okay, so I'm going to put this higher up on this bag, because who knows what I'll end up doing with it. I may put like a vintage Christmas postcard or something. All right. Look how cute. Okay, here we go. Moving along. Here's another snowy Christmas day. Look at the mailbox. I'm sorry, sometimes I have to put things in sideways because there's no way to make them work otherwise. Here is this cute little Christmassy one again. I guess we've done this one. I don't know, but we're going to put the snowflakes on it. And anyway, what was I telling you? I already forgot. This is my mind. What can I say? It'll come back to me. Anyway, this has been a fun project. I've been having so much fun with this. And the whole time I've been waiting, I've been excited to tell you guys that we were doing it. I hope you enjoyed as much as I do. The thing I love about Christmas is there's no wrong way. You know, you can do whatever the heck you want on your objects and your ephemera and your book itself. But I kind of like to set it up for December daily. And I mean, not very many people have a December daily like this. And that's why I feel like it's the best thing to do. Okay. Get this down in the middle first. Just seems to be easier. Put it up on the edges. Run it across that blank spot. And here we go. Now, okay. I hadn't done a little golden book since last Christmas, so I was like, oh my goodness, I got to stop and think. That's why I didn't do it with you guys. The part that I have to stop and think about is making the pages fit, you know, into the journal. Every time I do it, I know how to do it. I don't have the instructions written down. I know how to do it, but every time I just like confuse myself. It's simple. But it, you know, the first few times I do it, I'm a little slower than normal. Okay, I'm going to put this one down too. All right. Awesome. Can't talk and glue straight at the same time. Yes, I can. Sometimes it's harder than other times, though. Okay, so we're going to put this right here. I'm going to have to decide. This was a weird Simple Stories collection. You know, I buy the collection so I can get the other things that go with it. And I just think it was a weird collection because this is the page that was not in the collection, but everything else was. And this page was not in the collection because I needed one more page. But anyway, I feel like, I don't know, I'm not crazy because the journaling cards are all blue. You know what I mean? That's just weird. So I got them out. I cut them out and everything, but I may be making or getting some different ones from other kits. And that's why I said we'll probably not do anything but decorate the pockets and stuff today while I determine if we want to make our own or, you know, just let me find some in my crafting stuff. I didn't get all my Christmas stuff out. I was overwhelmed because there's so much. I was like, I forgot about Christmas in July. Listen, 2 days ago, on the 3rd, I was like, oh man, it's Christmas in July. I gotta put everything else on hold and do Christmas in July. So here we are. And so the first thing, while I was trying to remember or think about what I wanted us to do, I was like, well, you know, we'll just do a little golden book early. And there'll be one lucky person to get that over, get it bought. And I'll tell you right now, if there's any of you that want to, during Christmas in July, want me to make your Christmas journal early, you just personal message me on Etsy, and I'll get back with you and find out what you need. I'm really easy at doing that sort of thing. You know, it would just allow more people to be able to get them. Okay. Last year I had a lot of orders, and a lot of them I think I showed them to you, but I didn't actually make them all in front of you. I have my regulars, and then I had some new people. So when I get a certain number, you know, I pretty much can't move forward with anything. Look at that. Aw, I love it. So I have a tendency to get stressed if I can't get everybody a book. And I love making unusual, using different colors than normal. So here's the center signature. I used green bookbinding waxed thread. And a little bit of blue in here. Here's another number to erase. This is the pocket for the golden book. Every golden book will either have, I think, either one, they'll have every other one. It'll be in the front of this little book or in the back. This one's in the back. When I say that, there's 3 pages attached. Okay, that's why this is here, because it's attached to this. And the page back here, the last page. It's weird. It's hard to realize. I can't even explain it. That's how hard it is. Of course, my kids would probably say, Mom, it's hard for you to explain most everything. Okay, on here, we're going to do the holly. Let me see what other... No, I like this. I have solid red. No, I want to use these two. Just these two. because I just think it'll look better. Now, do I want that? I think that looks better than doing the other one. So we're going to go right here and hold it. Go down here and hold it. Have any of you ladies gone to the Pioneer ladies? I know you guys are from all over the place, but if you watch the cooking channel, you will know that there is a red-headed lady who's super sweet that lives in Pawhuska, Oklahoma, and she is amazing, and she has a big place there and a big restaurant that you have to put your name in ahead of time. And her husband has a huge ranch. And so, you can go online and type in the Pioneer Woman, and it'll bring you up everything you want to know about her, including, you know, personal things. And I thought it was funny that they listed all these questions for people, not on her page, but on Google. Before you open it, there's questions at, like, how much, I forget her husband, Lad's, how much money does Lad have? Because he has this huge cattle ranch there in Pawhuska. And I was like, what? But I had talked to my husband the night before and said, I wonder if he really is a rancher. Well, he is, because he answered someone that, I forget how many years he has ranched, but he's made a buttload of money doing it. And I'm sure she's super proud of him. He's a super nice guy. Anyway, they always have like family gatherings and picnics, and you just have to watch her channel. It's just really cool. Barbecue outside, and they went camping with a bunch of family. Did like a family reunion, and she cooks and she cooks. She has items that she puts in her food she calls cheat items, because she doesn't make those. Like, she did an ice cream in the one I watched today, where she did an ice cream cake. And she said simple ice cream cake. And I mean, she didn't make anything for it. She bought everything. And she got ice cream sandwiches, and she put vanilla ice cream sandwiches. She put it on the bottom of the cake pan. She filled it up with, you know, ice cream sandwiches. And then she, it was fun to watch her do that. And I've seen people do it before, but, and I've heard of it. I've never made it, but, so she filled the pan with ice cream sandwiches, and then she, covered it with the top of it with strawberry ice cream, which we all know Brahms has good strawberry and vanilla. So she didn't put vanilla on it, but she did strawberry on top of those. And then she put another layer of the ice cream sandwiches, and she said you had to kind of push them down into the strawberry ice cream to get them to fit in the pan. And so I was looking at that. I wanted it so bad because I've been dieting, as you know, like I do off and on all the time. Try to all the time, but you know how it is. Anyway, then she put that second layer of ice cream on, and then I don't remember what she put on the next layer, but in my family, it would either be mint chocolate chip or butter pecan. That's my husband's favorite. He likes butter pecan and Rocky Road from Brahms ice cream. So here we go. Here's the other side of the bag. So we're going to do the same trim on this side of the bag. I put 2 bags in this book. And one's green and one is red. Okay. Let's make sure this is fitting like it needs to. It's a little bit off, but I'll trim it because I can trim that one without any problems. It wants to take its sweet time. I like this ribbon because it just stays up in the air without any problem. Makes my job easy. Okay, so we're gonna put it right here. Now on the other book, on the other sack, I have another plan. Trying to decide if I want to put this on both sides. Oh, I think I do, because I just happen to think whatever way you flip it, you want it to look, you know, good, right? So we'll let this part dry because it's really wet. We'll go back to the last one and come back and then do this one on the other side. I have plenty of this. I buy one every year at Hobby Lobby, you know, and I usually don't use the whole thing from the last time. So where is my bag? Right there is my bag. Okay, so we're gonna flip it over just like that, and we're gonna add another little bit. For some reason, I didn't cut that very straight. Okay, and I need new sewing scissors because at some point I started picking up my sewing scissors because my Tim Holtz scissors are in crappy is the word. And every time I buy it, I've bought 2 or 3 pairs, and every time they're so hard to open and close that I can't use them and I send them back. Do you guys have trouble with his scissors as well? It's the black ones. My first set was red. So I was on Amazon one day and they showed his large size scissors, and he had the red ones. They had the picture of the red ones. So I'm thinking they're going to be red. No, they came black because they don't make the red anymore, I guess. But it didn't say that anywhere. Hacked me off. So I was like, I just want a pair of decent Tim Holtz scissors. And mine are so dull. I guess I could have them sharpened by somebody. I don't even know where to go to do that. Do you guys know? I know sewing places do, and I know beauty operators have people that come to their shop and, you know, do their scissors. I might take it to my friend tomorrow and ask her if she could get them sharpened for me. I bet she should do that. I think it costs a little bit. It's probably going to be like getting another pair of scissors. But, oh, they drive me nuts. And now I've rent my, well, not rent it, but I've been using my fabric one when I do lace, ribbon, or fabric. But sometimes, every now and then, it gets a little piece of glue on it. See, that looks much better. Don't you agree? So whatever direction you're coming, I don't think they're the same height or anything. I didn't worry about that, obviously. Well, for some reason, I must have got this little side shorter than the other one. That's weird. Oh, well, I don't care. This is what we call homemade, right? Handmade. Not homemade. Well, I am at home, so I guess it could be either one. All right, here we go. Now, we're going to go back to the other half of the bag. Here it is, right here. Why is that pocket laying sideways? It kind of looked like a pocket, didn't it? Okay, here we go. I'm going to put it across this seam of the bottom of the pocket. And then I don't have to worry about that seam being a problem. Okay, one more to put down. Okay. Okie doke. Here we go. I'm gonna put it down right there and go straight across that seam. Sometimes when you use these pockets, that seam will come apart when you cut this end. I cut this open, see? So that it's got a pocket there. I'm in the business of making sure we have pockets, or tucks, belly bands, or whatever. All right, now I'm going to trim this off because I can't believe I got that long. I measured it, I thought. Who knows, right? Who knows? All right, so I'm going to wipe this off a little bit because I don't want to have glue. These still are cutting my fabric okay, but I'm in the market for a really good pair. If anybody has one that they swear by, let me know. I just think, I don't remember what these are, but there's not a name where I can see it on here. All right, so let's go. Let's do some more. I'd like for us to get everything glued down in this book. And then the next video, we can come back and put down, I'm going to zigzag in red straight across there, and then we'll glue it down. How's that sound? Okay, so I'm not going to pull you guys over because I have too much congestion going in this area over here. If you could only see. And my chair, on top of that, my chair keeps falling down into my, or off the edge of my glass mat. Makes me nuts. You know how you'll put a mat, when you have carpet, you'll put a mat down. Okay, so I'm going to zigzag right here. Stay with me. I won't be but a second. So anyway, that drives me nuts. I'll be riding along here in my chair, and before you know it, it's going off that edge, and it's like 1.5 inches thick or something crazy like that. I drop stuff on that glass mat all the time. We just decided to invest in the glass mat because I didn't want to replace the carpet and replace the carpet because all my shelves are attached to the wall because of the size of them. They're massive. And they won't stay up if you don't attach them. They're the IKEA shelves. I know some people don't attach them, and there's been people whose children get hurt because of that. So it's smart to attach them. Okay, so we're going to glue straight across here. And I'm going to put it on here because we've got this little edge right here. Whoops, right there. We're just going to go straight across, making sure it's coming out, because it comes out smaller now. Since it has this smaller tip, it's wonderful. But sometimes I still become a pig up with the glue, and I have problems with that. All right, here we go. And put it right here. Man, when that book flipped back just now, my glued in was in just the right place. It fell right on the edge of the page. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to add any lace to this book? Tell me what you think. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm thinking maybe I'll add some, but I'm not going to go crazy and just add it on every page. So there's that. Look how cute that looks. This is going to be a tuck. Now, if I decide to, I haven't decided. I think I might glue down this side. But we'll see. I'm gonna wait and decide as I put something in the tuck. So here we go. We're gonna keep going over here and erase this number 9. You might as well turn it over and erase the number 10. Before I bind the book, I always double check and make sure that these numbers are correct, because it can really mess up your book. I mean, your journal is not great if your book, your story is not in the right spot. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put another one down right here. So this is the green one again, and I'm trying to put green on red and red on green, and that way it stands out and it has its own little, it's got its own little thing going on. I'm going to look back here and see what color trim I put on that, because I don't remember. Yes, I thought it was that one. So we're going to do it again. You get a lot on a row, but this is the row I used last year. So I try not to waste my velvet ribbons and this ribbon because, you know, I like them. This has Christmas music in it instead of just regular music. I asked you about the Pioneer Woman because I've never been there and I don't live that far from it. A couple hours or something. And my daughter had invited me, and I was sick that day and didn't get to go. And she said, Mom, it is so your kind of place. So they also have a boarding house that they own. And let me tell you, you're going to have to want to really stay there. I looked up the prices, $240 a night. I just think that's crazy in Oklahoma. Now, if I was in New York or something, it might be a little different, although I will never go to New York now. But anyway, until they straighten up. I don't know if they have or not. I haven't watched the news, but I heard it was pretty crazy there. But anyway, yeah, there we go. Let me make sure there's nothing sticking out here. I thought I saw just a little bit right there. Cute, cute, cute. I was really ahead on my videoing so I could have one every day. And I found out from my husband today that he has skipped a couple days. I love it when they tell you stuff right. He's been super busy. I've had him doing everything in the world. And so I told him it was okay. Just don't make a habit of it. I want my peeps to have, you know, a video every day if possible. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put this one in. Okay, moving right along. Let's go to the next one. Number 11. Number 12. Okay. Oh, here's a little side tuck. I couldn't decide. I did a little heart on here. And see the little heart? I just love it. I thought it was cute. And I'm going to put it here as a mini pocket. And we'll add some some lace on it too. Let me see. Or we might do something different on this one. So I'm going to leave it for now. There's 2 of these. I didn't want to make every single pocket alike. There we go. I think I'm going to do the lace different on these 2. Because they're different, right? So we're going to do the lace on one side, up and down. So we're going to do this one this time. Cut it. This is grosgrain, and it, you know, has those little lines. That keeps me straight. Okay. Can you guys see? Let me make sure. Let me look. I sometimes get out of camera. Okay, we have about 9 minutes. Time just flies when you're having fun. Or at least I am. I hope you are. Because I work really hard to try to make it fun for you. Let's see, what did I do? I thought I clipped it right there. My good grief, Paula. Okay, we're going to work real hard to try to get as many of these pockets as I can in. And then when I'll do all the pockets I can, and in the next video, we'll stuff the pockets. I'll have the rest of them finished if I don't get them all done. And then, I mean, you've seen me do it a dozen times here, so it's pretty much the same thing I will be doing off camera. But I thought in the next video with when I work in the book that we would put maybe decorate these, or I don't know. It's gonna depend, because I do want to try to incorporate another book, at least one more. Okay, there we go. That's better. It always looks like I'm cutting it at the right spot, and then it's not. Makes me crazy. And this glue kind of wobbles back and forth. Mercy. Just needs to straighten up. Okay, so there we go. Now we're going to flip over. We got signature 1 done, and we probably will get a few pages in signature 2. Oh, and yeah, we'll do this as our last one, and it's something different. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to erase these so I don't forget. Now this is going to go in this pocket. Let me get a drink. Sorry. Okay, so on this, it's just going to be, I had this paper left, and I thought, what do I want to do with that? So I decided to see which side had the most holly leaves and berries, inked it, folded it in half, and I had this other print that looked just like this. And so I decided, well, I'm just going to glue that on the spine. So we're going to do that right now. And this is not going to be anything fancy. I'm not going to stitch with it because I'm going to decorate it different. So I'm putting a line across each end, but then I'm coming in and making sure I put one seam of glue down the center where the fold is, and then right here. That way it'll grab hold of our spine. I want to put it up, put it in the right position. So here we go. I mean, this fit this and everything. I don't know what I cut that was folded. but it worked. So I'm okay. Now, I may add, I've got some red velvet I might put on here and here. Let's just get everything else done first. Okay, now everything's inked. And on this side, I want to glue these down and let them be little side pockets or side tucks. So it's going to go like this. It's just simple, you know. It's just a simple little thing. And you'll be able to put a small tag or something in there. As a matter of fact, I think I cut a couple. And we'll probably put those on there. All right. And we just close it and, you know, press it down and make sure it's holding. There we go. So we're going to do the other side. Do them both alike. It's kind of just like having a folder to put extra things in, or you can put extra tags or journaling cards, something like that. Ooh, I almost went across there. That's called not making these very often. Okay, so this will fold down too. You want to make sure when you do these, you know, I just had a piece of paper that long, and it is 4.5 by 4 by I say that and then I don't even know. 12. So it was what the cutoff from that front page is what it was. And so, you know, this is going to be kind of tough right here, but it's going to work. And now we've got these inked little tags that I don't have on the back what we need, which is glue. We need some glue on the back. So in the middle, so you can journal, in the middle of this tag, I'm going to, they're actually going to be cards, not tags, but I'm going to use this without getting it on my table as much as I can. Look, I got it on my stinking table. Oh my goodness, Paula. This table was not expensive. I think it was like $14, $15. And I go through these tables like crazy because, well, you know what? I need to put the other glue around the edges. I decided to use Fabri-Tac around the edges because I'm not going to sew it necessarily. Okay, and right here. And I'm just using leftover book page that was white and old and vintage. I'm just making sure I've got the edges down here. So lay it down here, get off my finger, and then let me get over here where you can see. And off of here, you're just going to add paper to the back because you want to be able to journal. And that's what I decided to do. Now, I put paper on the back of anything that has a print that is possibly something you can journal. And that's what this is. Now, so cute. Now we have a journaling card. Oh, a little bit of hangover. Where's my other scissors? They cut paper. They just don't cut ribbon, and they don't cut fabric anymore because all the paper and glue and all that stuff has destroyed them. Okay. All right, so this one is all ready. We could stitch around it to decorate it, But I don't think we need to. I think what we're going to do is wait and see what we want to do. We may put ribbon across the back, like right across here. We might as well do that while we're here, right? I think I'm going to use this. Nope, I'm going to use this. And I'm going to cut 2 pieces. I'm going to go ahead and just do it like this and hope that the other one is the same size. You never know. It's not, we'll just waste a piece, right? It's ribbon. Ribbon is ribbon. Now I'm going to go ahead and put one of these on here. And I'm going to decorate the rest of this book as far as putting pockets on. But I'll wait to do anything I think you would like to see. Okay, so we're going to put this ribbon across here because this is sort of like a tag, right? It's our journaling card, and we'll decorate it with something. I just don't know what. Here we go. That's the very easy way to do that. Then you don't have it, you know, affecting your design. Okay, we have one more of those to do right here. And glue that one down in the middle also. Okay. Put my lid on. I'm so bad not to keep my lid on my glue stick. I guess it's okay. I haven't had it be a major problem yet, but okay. Got all the glue on there. So we're going to turn over our book page and repeat what we did before. Glue all over my fingers. So I really don't know where I'm going to put this booklet, but I thought we could do it together and get that off so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay, now we're going to trim this little portion right down here hanging off that I didn't get on there perfectly straight. You know what I mean? And this little piece. I usually put my glue on the paper I'm going to put down, and instead I did it the opposite. And this is what it got me. No biggie. No biggie. Okay. All right, that is down, down, down. Now let's see if this is going to work over here just like we want it. It's perfect. We'll see when we stretch it out. All right, there we go. So now we have our little journaling cards ready. I'm gonna set one right in here like this. Cute, right? And one right in here like this. And you can push them in further if you like. I'm trying not to right now. I don't want the glue to stick to the little card. But isn't that cute? I wonder if we should put a strip right there. I mean, we're getting crazy, right? Because that's the only shiny thing on here. Or we can wait and see what we decide to decorate the front with. Let me look. Hold on, let me grab something. I want to see what the kit, this is the kit that goes with the paper, okay? But there's a lot of blue in this, but no blue paper. I just don't get it. See all the blue cut-aparts? Yeah, makes no sense. Okay, so I was thinking, is there something we could put on the front to decorate it? I think I'm going to put, this is the 'Tis the Season. I like that. Let's do that. And we'll put it right here. Trying to remember which side I wanted to be the front, but I think that's fine. Let me get the sticker. Hold on while I open the pack. All right. Come off of there, little guy. Yeah, see, I just think that makes it. Yeah, this is the right side. I was trying to remember. Sorry, guys. We need to be off of here, but we're going to ink this first because it was not planned. And we may end up doing some more, but this is the one thing I had thought, you know, just hanging out the other night, I was thinking, what can I do for that little booklet? Well, you're about to see. I'm simply putting a sticker on the front. How cute, right? So for now, I am just going to put this in this pocket, but most likely it will not stay here, okay? So guys, I hope you enjoyed today decorating our book. It has been so much fun. I've had fun spending time with you guys, and I just wish you could talk back. And anyway, so the next thing, I'm going to show you what I'm going to work on next, and then I'm going to let you go. Look at the teddy bears. Remember when teddy bears was so cool and made for collectors? I'm going to zigzag this tuck and put it on the other side. That's next. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. If you have not subscribed, I wish you would. You'll have fun. And if you don't like one video, skip to the next, because nobody's videos are always perfect, right? I watch a lot of people, and sometimes I'm like, that's not for me. So I won't be offended. So you guys, subscribe if you can, and join me. I do 1 hour videos. I try to do one every day. There's times that I'll miss a day, but pretty much I try to do them every day. All right, guys. See you in the next video. I don't know what we're going to do. Bye.